Welcome everyone to Jenni Speaks. It's your girl here, Jenni O. Hello everyone and welcome back to Jenni Speaks podcast. I'm your host today, as always, Jenni O. And today we have a special guest in the building. We have Mr. WHITEMONEY, WMG, Otamiemie Master. Hello, sir.
Yeah.
What that name
you
do you
did it,
need?
you did it
What
well.
that- no,
You did it well,
I tried
you did it well.
now.
Of course,
I
man.
tried now.
At least you got the timing correct.
Do you get?
You know.
Because that's just what it is.
That's a vibe. That's a vibe.
Mr. Controversy. Let's not even get into that. But how are you feeling today? Thank you for coming.
I'm great. I'm good, man. I'm grateful for life. I'm grateful for everything so far. But so far so good.
Okay. You've been booked and busy. Every time you see WHITEMONEY, booked and busy.
Booked. Yeah, you understand. You have to. The lifestyle comes with some consequences, so you have to meet up with those consequences.
You guys, this man is glowing. Now, congratulations on the new car.
Oh, which one is that? Which of them?
Hey, Jesus.
What is the specific?
You know, it's the white. All your cars, I feel like all your cars are white.
Why?
All your cars are actually white.
Why?
But you know the one that broke the internet. You know.
Oh,
You know.
that
You
one. You mean
that one.
Well, it's amazing. Thank God for that. That car has been since last year actually.
Really?
Didn't just post it.
You just decided to shock us this year.
It's a small thing. Maybe like say we are not doing well.
Well,
Say, this one.
Maybe just let them know. Say,
God.
see, you are doing very well on these ends.
Relax. God damn.
Hey,
Thank
you guys. All right. So I'm gonna jump right into it now. WHITEMONEY.
Yeah.
Tell me your top 5 favorite songs at the moment.
Well, number 5 will be this the song by my girl Tenny.
Mm-hmm.
In no particular order. You
Yeah.
understand? Hey.
She hasn't fully released that song yet, but that song is like.
I like that song, because it's the instrumental. The part of the song is it's different from my something that we've not seen, so it's just different.
For sure.
So I like that one. I like this guy. This guy's always inspired me a lot. Caveman. Oh yeah, Maria. It's one of their. It's one of their in the album. It's in one of the songs in the album. You understand? Those an old song, but it's still what I jam every day.
Yeah.
Then number 3 will be the Young John. My Aquafina.
The Aquafina is
Don't
a hit.
keep me waiting.
Oh shit.
Oh, no. That one day.
WHITEMONEY is really the one that came on this show to come and sing the songs he likes.
Number 2 will be Kaibawe, let's party tonight.
That's a
by
WHITEMONey
WHITEMONey. Yeah. Number 1 is Jada by WHITEMONey.
Oh shit.
Yeah, I gonna love you, girl.
Hey, problem.
Hey,
All right, now we're jumping into it. So, WHITEMONey, when it comes to you and music, obviously you're also a media personality. You are a reality TV star. You are a winner of the biggest show in Africa, Big Brother. And so, like, when you ventured into music, people are just looking at you like bombastic side eye.
eyes.
Why did you feel like you needed to do music? Were you doing music before?
So the thing is that I didn't need that to do music. I was already into music before, just that I was doing more of high life.
Okay.
Back in the days, I had a band and everything, and there was no media to really show us out. But I did my thing low key. You know, I've been in music for long. I got my scholarship as a drummer. That's part of music via Standard Trust Bank back in the days to go to school. Okay. So I've been in it for long, but I didn't just have the opportunity. But why people like give me that bombastic side eye, like you said, is because in the house a lot of aspect of me showed, but the one that dominated the most was the cooking aspect.
Exactly.
So everybody expected me to just come out and just start cooking, but it's easier said than it's done. You understand?
Yeah.
So I tell people that when I came out, the opportunities that presented themselves were not cooking opportunities.
Yeah.
In fact, no cooking brand came to me.
People actually do not know that cooking is actually a hard sector to get
No cooking brand came. No opportunity of a cooking came. And when we did this to start up, it was very, very expensive and everything. But I said, okay, and you know, that period, the wave, everything, bookings, what was coming to me was musical bookings. Well, I turned them down because I'm trying to do cooking. No, I'm a businessman. It's money first. So the money that was coming from the music. I had to just follow it and chase it. It's been my dream. So regardless of the outcome, I can't regret, or I don't even regret it, because I've benefited from music a lot. I've made a lot of money from it outside Nigeria than in Nigeria.
Of course.
I've done whenever I go outside Nigeria, so they always book me to come and cook and sing. So if I cook, immediately I finish cooking, I go on stage and sing. You understand?
You had a show recently that you actually did like a cook-off, and then you went on stage to go and dance.
I did the first day I performed, I opened up, I performed, and the second day I cooked. You understand? So who says you can't do both? It's your passion. It's my passion, and I love both of them dearly. And I'm not giving up anytime soon. Now the food has started. There's the online restaurant, 24 hours, Abuja and Lagos, White Money Package Your Love. If you really want to eat my food, go and place your order and eat it. You understand? So before we gather that much investment and much investors, because the working restaurant, I can't just open only a restaurant. You have to come with some, mede based on the level where it is. You understand? The location, all those things. That money is too much. I have other businesses I'm doing, and I'm not starving. I'm not desperate for it.
So you
understand?
We know you're booked and busy.
Definitely.
Yeah. All right. So because we didn't see you as an artist or a singer during the show, or that's not what we expected you to jump into, do you feel like the industry kind of accepted you? Do you feel like you are welcomed into the industry? Because there is like this thing, especially with reality TV stars, especially being on a show like Big Brother, that you got the fame automatically, you really didn't work as hard or whatever. But do you feel like the musicians in the Afrobeat industry, like everyone in the industry, do you feel like they welcomed you in? Do you feel welcomed at this point?
Nobody welcomed me in. Nobody. See, only one or two people, or even that one or two is even shaking. Nobody welcomed me, because like you said, they feel like you didn't earn the spotlight. But if they know the process it takes to get into the Big Brother house, especially during our time that there was more of quarantine and coronavirus, if they knew the process it takes to get in there, and if they know the mental stress that comes with the house, if they know the amnesia.
They don't know.
If you know those things, then you will know that, okay, it's worth it. You understand? But at the same time, I don't blame them, because people have been in this thing for like 20 years, 10 years, a decade, and they've not even attained even 100,000 followers. And you just get into the house over 3 months, you come out, you have 1 million followers, you're getting endorsements. So I understand where the hate is coming from. And to be honest, I'm not seeking for anybody's validation. Do you understand? To come and validate me, you are good, or you are welcome into the no. I'm trying to create my own path. You understand? I'm trying to create my own style of music. I've experienced, I've tested, I've done different genres. I've tested the R&B sector. I've tested the Afro. I've done the I'm on piano. But now I'm going back to what I used to do before the original high life. You understand? Which is what I used to do before I came out. So nobody has really had my high life side. They only had it in the first track I dropped when I came out of the house, Selense, and that has over 1 million streams on YouTube already. So that shows that is my strength, that's my core. So I didn't regret testing other waters, but now I'm going back to my root. You understand? But to be honest, nobody has even said, they don't see me as a musician. So and it's not their fault, and they don't have to. I owe them nothing, they owe me nothing. We just look at ourselves like, we are all celebrities, but is he a musician, or they're still, but it's not left for me to work hard and trying to prove myself, unless I can do this.
Okay, now with that being said, there's a couple things that you dropped there, and I feel like when it comes to proving yourself, I feel like now you have to work 10 times harder, just because you are not, we don't see you as, they don't see you as an artist. Secondly, I feel like in the music industry, especially the Afrobeat industry, unfortunately, sometimes you are going to need others. Do you feel me? And sometimes people are just like, no, I'm going to try to make it my way. But believe it or not, some people's songs have blown just because someone was put on their song. So do you feel like sometimes, and I get it, like we all like, oh no, we don't, I don't really care. But sometimes do you feel like you wish that someone would be like, or just you got that validation and someone saw you as an artist, was like, yeah, let me jump on that song? Okay,
so when I came out of the house, I have big collaborations already. You understand? But I don't have them on Afro. I have them more on my high life. I have songs with Umo Biluba, I have songs with Duncan Mighty, I have songs with...
You have songs with Zoro.
Yeah, I have songs with Zoro. I have songs with Bisacadia, the biggest high life musician in Ghana. I have songs with him. So we've not released those, but all those genres that I have, they're all high life. You understand? Because that was where my strength is. So by the time we start dropping those songs, people get to see, oh, this is actually what he can do.
Yeah.
In the Afro sector, I wouldn't lie, I've not had anybody in mind. Nobody has called me, let's do anything together. Like I said, that side is choked, man, no lie. That side, you have to come correct.
Yeah.
Because these young boys are not playing.
They're not playing. And even the underground artists that we do not know of they're not smiling with us.
I recently just dropped a challenge for Jada on my page that's been going on. The things that I'm hearing on my own song, I can't say this is not my song. I mean, they don't collect it from my hand. Every week we pick out a winner. I said that last week. The guy from last week, if you heard what that guy speak on on the song, I'm like, yo, I had to look at my lyrics again. But thank God I've dropped the song already since the girl no concern me, video don't go. Then the guy that won yesterday again, the same thing. So I'm like, what? So those young guys, and so that sector made a whole lot. We are going back to our roots.
To your roots,
yeah,
okay.
Basically.
Now, even as obviously a music reviewer, that's what we're on here for, and just listening to your catalog of music, the sound, I feel like you've experimented with sound with your songs. I don't think any of your songs are really the same. I think you've kind of, each song you experimented with a sound.
Yeah, with a sound.
And hence why some of us that listen to it were just like, okay, well, we like to know that this artist is this niche. We like to know that this artist is this sound. Like when we think of this sound, when we think of high life hip hop, this person, like we like to, that's why when people switch their sounds, we're kind of like, oh my goodness.
Yeah.
So with you, it's like, we don't know which sound this one is trying to grasp. We don't know which sound he closely relates to or which sound he actually likes. But going back to Sell and Set, quite honestly, that's one of probably my favorite songs within all your songs, because I felt like you even understood the high life portion.
Yeah.
And then when you compare, the thing is though, Selense and Jada, I feel like there's so much progress between Selense and Jada. Yeah. Like Jada is well produced. The lyrics are making sense. If you give me Jada and you give me another song and I'm like, oh, pick which White Money sound I like I feel like Jada is probably the song that people can actually be like, okay, probably he is good at doing music because it makes sense. And hence why, Nigerians, we don't really like change. We don't know how to open people. Like, we're looking at you, just like, which one? People are looking at you like, because a lot of people they gave you backlash because they're just like, when did this one start singing?
Yeah. But they say the thing is, for those who are saying when this one starts singing, I think they forgot that 99% of the music composed in Big Brother's house was done by me. Yeah, it was done. Go if you have data or you have internet, go and watch Shine Your Eye 2021. White Money did virtually all the songs, all the tasks. When it comes to musical tasks, my fellow housemates will say, this one, I'm waiting, like composing of the musics, the level. In fact, when I came out of the house, most of the brands bought the music from me. Most of the brands that were composed because most tasks. Most of the brands that we did, they bought the music from me. They bought it from me. They bought the catalog.
Yeah.
So trust me when I say that it just chose not to see that side of me, you understand, and focus on the food side, which is not bad. As for me, to be honest, anything that's bringing money, no problem. Is the food bringing money? Fine. So if the music was not giving me money, you understand, or maybe I didn't love it, I would have dropped it. But see, I love it, and it pays me outside Nigeria, and that is what I even prefer. Yeah. In Nigeria, let me be known as a cook, no problem. I'll cook for you people. But outside Nigeria, they don't call me. If they call me to cook, they always attach a music something to, because I think they really watch the show. They always attach this music, even if it's silence. So even if I went to Liberia, where I was made an honorary senator. There in Liberia, I performed Silence like almost 12 times on the stage. I performed Silence a cappella, Silence solo version. Silence, they were not tired of it because at that time that was the only song I had. So I performed it and they were just happy. Yeah. And they paid in dollars. So I appreciate the fact that outside the country actually values my musical talent and pay me in dollars. In Nigeria, no problem.
Cash, shopping and spending the cash.
Naira, no problem.
And I think some artists have realized that Nigeria is not their target audience, because we've seen it happen before where we have like Tiwa and Yemi Alade, for example. Tiwa, we know her as the African bad girl. Nigerians, we love I love Yemi Alade, but Nigerians don't send for her in terms of, and she has understood that this is not her target audience. Nigeria is not her target audience. In fact, Yemi Alade she's bigger outside of Nigeria than she is in Nigeria.
See, it's not just the human beings, even the streaming platforms. Streamers are coming from Nigeria. If you say Nigerian people are streaming your music, you will make money.
Yeah, well.
That's what I don't know how true that is, but I think I'm beginning to believe it. That's what my guys told my distributor. Say, if you say Nigeria are distributing you, they're streaming your music, you will make money. But if you have people from outside the country streaming your music from diaspora, streaming it from different part of the world, like it gains more income. But if it's just only within Nigeria, or even streaming this is not even valued.
So how much is Naira compared to dollars?
Yeah. So the truth is that, to be honest, I don't care regardless whether they take it or not. Anything they want me to do here, as long as I'm doing what I like and doing what I love. If it's cook, I'll cook for you people, and I'm cooking it already. So, but outside Nigeria, it definitely. See, I did a tour in South Africa. The whole of December, I was not in Nigeria.
Yeah, I remember.
The whole of December, I was in South Africa, making runs, getting booked and rebooked in different clubs, not just appearances, performances. That's why I got the money to shoot Jada video in South Africa, do everything in South Africa. I didn't spend a dime from Nigeria. You understand?
Yeah, and I think that's why I had a conversation the other day with a friend, and I think that's why artists these days are getting people to remix their songs that are outside of the country, just because they want that global recognition.
Yeah.
But sometimes our sound gets lost in translation, and then people are now trying to take credit. Like, for example, this was it last night. I saw Swiss Beats say that he was the one who introduced Wizkid and Burna Boy to like America, or introduced their sound to America. And I think that's why I'm kind of like, I wish we can gatekeep our sound sometimes, because it gets lost in translation outside of it. Sometimes people are like, oh yeah, Afrobeats, why the ones who made it big. But how do you feel about that? Like, how do you feel about people saying that Afrobeats, they brought it outside, or they're the ones that made it bigger than it actually was?
To be honest, in that particular sense, man, Afrobeat has been here for a very long time.
It has.
Fela is the originator of Afrobeat. I didn't meet him, but I heard the sounds. Yeah. And it's just that we, the younger generation, David, Wiz, Burna, they modernized it and they exported it outside the country. They made it global. There's no question of who brought Afrobeat, and it has been here. Just that, the new generation just made it more global, more acceptable. Unto the glory of God, Afrobeat is there now. But like I said, I'm not even trying to do Afrobeat anymore. Like, if I'm doing Afrobeat, there's definitely going to be a touch of high life in it. And my kind of high life is not the normal.
Yeah, what is your high life?
So my kind of high life is kum music, CUM, or KUM, and I'll put it. So you don't misunderstand me. It's cool United melodies. It's a high life with a touch of it's contemporary high life. You understand? It gives you this. It's a high life that you can vibe across all platform, all genre. You can vibe it in the club. You can vibe it in the bar. You can vibe. So my next production, my next drop, it's different. You will hear the sound. It's not the regular this thing. We added some things to it to spice it up. So it doesn't just go like that deep high life where it's only for old people. So it goes around. But I needed a song where I can flex my voice perfectly. I don't have Westlife voice. And there's something that is okay for me that I can just manipulate and sing at my comfort. You understand? And that's how I just switched there.
Yeah, now with high life, high life is not like, I wouldn't say it's not welcomed. I think the high life that we are now starting to welcome is like Mobilibo, Zora, and all of that, but it's kind of hard to tap into the industry with high life, because it's seen that you are just catering to one audience, and the audience is Igbo people. Do you get? And even with that, I feel like I'm going to shake some tables with that. High life is not played in the clubs. High life is not played where other people are. High life, I feel like, is appreciated in the East, and it's not really like Flavor. Shout out to people like Flavor. Shout out to people like Mobilibo. Shout out to people like KC, Fino, and whatnot. But it's almost like, once you bring in that Igbo sound or something, it's one of those sounds that you will not hear in the club. Like, it's just as of recently that, and shout out to Larry Gaga as well, that I started to hear certain sounds. Like even KC's cultural praise, I'm just like, do you understand? Like the Igbo infused, that's when I started listening to it. But like even Umobilibo, it's kind of like hard.
Yeah, but
to
it
hear
has
them.
changed now, though. I'm telling you, if you go, there's no wedding you go to Yoruba, Igbo, Hausa, they must play you the Emperor, the Conqueror, the Lion is here. It's an life song.
Yeah.
So now the genre is beginning to change gradually. It's not going to be easy, you understand, because there are more Afrobeat artists than high life artists,
Yeah.
high life musicians. So that's why I said my kind of high life wouldn't be the normal regular. It's going to be a contemporary one that can go across all. You understand? That's why I'm taking my time to create that sound. Because when I started, that is where I'm going to stick. Because that's my niche. That's actually my strength.
Yeah.
I was with Polo the other day, and I was playing this old songs for him. I was playing the songs I recorded when I came out. He's like, bro, this is you.
Yeah.
Like, this is you. He listened. He told me straight that this is you. These ones, they are good, but this is not you.
You know, tap as much as the other
but
ones.
these ones are you. They are giving me mature. They're giving me vibes. And I promise you, when you're getting this kind of shows where you get corporate companies calling you to perform, that's where the money is. I promise you. No big men, matured people calling you. You know, cool, making cool, timid, cool kind of money. Just quiet, no stress. Chicken kind of money. Just stress. Just be going. You're not in competition with anybody.
Yeah.
You understand? So the highlight doesn't have too many competitions like that, to be honest.
Okay.
Like the Afrobeat, oh more. Those boys.
Afrobeats it's definitely a lot of competition. Now, with that being said, and going into high life, I feel like once you drop those things or those songs, I feel like people will finally grasp you as an artist. Reason being, and this is just my opinion, obviously. Reason being, because I feel like now we know your sound. That's your strength, and now people will not be like, this one just come out, can they sing? Because when you drop that car, people are like, which song will you sing? Do you understand? People are not like, is it music money? But people don't understand that it's not everything that they're going to be told. It's not. You're not going to tell them everything. You're not going to tell them everything. But with that being said, what is there to expect this year from White Money, the musician?
Well, White Money, the musician, like I like that you said the musician, because there's different parts of me.
We know the musician.
So the musician definitely will be dropping sounds. You know, the collabos. Most of the collabos will drop this year with good, amazing videos.
Okay.
I expect to break the boundaries I didn't break last year in music. You understand? I expect that. Honestly, I like the way I'm growing, the pace that I'm going. I wouldn't want to be that guy who drops one hit and doesn't have a hit again. I wouldn't want to be that guy.
Okay.
It's very risky being in that position.
Yes.
So I like the fact that I've been rejected, I've been insulted, I've been backlash, I like the fact they've dragged my soul out of my spirit out of my body. I like the fact they've torn me, insulted me. You can never do it. You're a failed musician. I like it. Yeah. You understand? So by the time they hear something from me, at least those same people who castigated me will be like, oh wow, so you can actually do it. I like this. So from there, there's no going back.
Of course.
You understand?
It's only up from there.
No going back. Like once you drop that one, after you drop a couple of, back to back, and you not drop that one and it gets them from there, there's no going back. Definitely. So I'm very grateful with my process. I'm not doing a lot of numbers and streaming, no problem. I'm not being recognized as a musician that much, no problem. But I like the fact that I'm still famous to some extent.
You are?
Yeah, to some extent. I'm still famous to some extent. At least if I put out something, people still vibe on it. Like I put out a challenge and a lot of people jumped on it, both on TikTok and on Instagram. So I'm grateful to God for that. At least shows that, okay, this guy is still doing things. People still recognize me as a musician. For them to jump on your song. For sure. Yeah,
for
definitely.
Sure.
So, yeah.
Now, with that being said, I know there was a time where, I don't know if you were signed with EME or what was the deal with you and EME? Were you signed under EME or were they for your distribution? What was?
Oh, no, the EME handles my business. I have a couple of businesses that EME handle. EME is not just a musical agency. A musical body is an agency as well. So they handle most of the contracts, most of the things that I do. You understand? They handle it. They're like the middle guys. They broker my deals. You understand? So it's not for music at all.
Are you signed to anyone?
No.
So you're an independent artist?
Independent or artist.
Do you feel like you want to be signed?
It depends on what the package of the signing is, what you'll bring in, because what you're trying to bring me to, because I know on my own I've dropped 4 songs, 3 videos, I spent whole lot of millions on myself.
Yeah.
Then so if you come in to sign me, I need to know you have to do more than what I've done for myself already as an artist. I've done a lot. I've traveled outside Nigeria to shoot video, got international directors, paid. So I know that yes, what I've done is not enough like that, but I've done as my strength reach. But that my strength is big where
Big,
a
yeah.
lot of people have not even tried it. So if you come to sign me now, the plan has to be very, very laid out. I'll say okay, then we'll do that. If not, I'm cool on my own. I love the pace I'm going. I'm not in a hurry. That's why I'm first a businessman before a musician. I'm not a full-time artist. You understand? Because when you're full-time artist now in this country, it takes a lot of investment.
Yeah.
You understand? So I do business, make money. On my profit, I can come and relax and say, okay, which song is sweeting me now? No, I drop them. And I go back and do my thing. You blow fine, you no blow fine. I'm just doing what I love.
Yeah, and that makes sense.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. We're excited to see what happens and where you go from here. I'm wishing you the best of luck.
Thank you so much, Jenny.
Cool. So we're going to play a game.
Okay.
Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Okay, so the game, first of all, the rules are you fail a question, you take a sip. Okay? Yeah. All right. And today we have our friends at De Franciscan. Shout out to you all for the bottles. Okay. First game I'm going to play is name that producer tag. Okay? So I'm going to give you a producer tag. You're going to tell me who the producer is.
All right.
First one is Rhythm.
Rhythm Akula, y'all.
I just said Rhythm. I not say Rhythm Akula, yo.
That's his tag.
That's how you go fail this question. No. Go ahead. Who is it?
Who is the person?
Who is it?
I think I just named the tag.
Who is it? Who is the person?
Honestly, I don't know his name.
You do, okay. Please take a sip. Take a First of all, Rhythm is SARS. I didn't say Rhythm Makula, yo. But since you don't, should I question you on that one too? Because you take another sip.
SARS. I thought SARS on the beat.
SARS is Rhythm. So then what's his name?
Complete?
Feels is Rhythm Makula, yo.
Hey. SARS not tell me. Now SARS on the. Oh.
Nah, it's Rhythm. It's also SARS on the beat, but it's Rhythm. Okay. The next one is Funkilla.
Funkilla.
He go sing. I mean, you don't know the producer. Take it. Thank you. That one is Tells. Now, wow. Let me give you an easy one. Ready? Master.
Hey, producer, let's say Mastercraft. Mastercraft.
Why money? You need to be getting this right too.
I'm trying.
Okay. The next one I will give you. You're not even going to. This one is easy. Ozedicus one.
You've called his name in the first beginning. Ozedicus.
Thank you. I'm just helping you because you failed the rest. All right. The second game we're gonna play. I'm gonna give you the nicknames of these artists. All right. I'm gonna name him. 001.
I'm not available to answer this kind of questions because I just dropped an album that is timeless.
Period. I like that. Okay, who is Alaga Ibile?
Alaga Ibile. This guy that has golden hair.
What's his name?
Alaga Ibile. It's not Reminisce.
Okay. Reminisce. All right. Who is Black Diamond?
I wonder call.
All right. And who is Sound God?
Sound
God.
Are they really good?
Hey, wait.
No, wait. Sound God. I know it.
You don't know it.
I swear I don't know. My name don't come off my head, but I know him. Hi. And I be God for sound.
3, 2, 1. Spruntown. Hell. All right. You've drunk enough. Let me give you. All right. So I'm gonna say these lyrics. I'm gonna say the lyrics. I'm not gonna sing them. You're gonna guess the song. All right. First thing is. Sometimes it feels like success is a trap. And sometimes it feels like people don't understand.
Sometimes it feels like success is a trap.
La, 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 what's the name of the song? And who is the person who sang the song?
The name of the girl is Tenny.
What's the name of the song?
Tenny Nessingam. I don't know the name.
Hustle by Tenny.
Hustle.
Okay. Then this next one is, if I say don't go, tell me would you go? I do go. If I say let's go, tell me would you go? Tell me would you go?
If I say don't go, tell me would you go? I do go. I do go.
Oh, yeah?
Caveman, my man.
Uh-huh.
Oh my guys.
All right. The next one is wake up in the morning, you looking like you don't know what to do. The children, them are crying. They
Wake up in the morning, you looking, you don't know what to do. The children, them are crying. You didn't get that one. If God is there, life is there. If life is there, hope is there. If hope is there,
what's the name of the song? Period. Thank you so much for coming on the show. And that is a wrap. Thank you for coming to Jenni Speaks. And we see you again.
Peace out.